Today's Lost in the Cost episode, we recap our weekend at the Pokemon show, talk about our thoughts on some NFL non-rookie and non-QB buys. Last but not least, we discuss the NBA and the rising stars we are deciding to pick up, and Pack Poppa's odd obsession with Jordan Clarkson. You guys ready? Let's go.
Oh. Welcome back. Episode 26
25
and a half.
20,
26
24
and a half.
25 and a half. One of those. 25.
It's Rick Ross in the Cost featuring Ricky Rose.
All right. Yeah. Let's get into it, guys. Lost in the Cost, episode 25. ADOT's hobby spot here. That is Pack Poppa cleaning his cards, putting it in a one touch. You know how
Well, I'm reusing a one touch.
Reusing.
I don't know.
You gotta clean it out.
Well, because you know how I use those labels that I made or whatever, and I was like, it adds up. But like sometimes I just sell a card and I take it out of the one touch.
Yeah.
Because Canada Post is,
it's like that.
Well, like the flatter your mail, the cheaper it is around here.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Oh,
is he waking up?
I'm here.
I don't know. I feel like, we did a vlog from the Pokemon show, but I don't even know if we even talked about it after too much.
No, we didn't really touch too much on it. I did like a little recap at the end of the vlog.
I watched the vlog. Okay.
Oh yeah, thanks.
I guess it's pretty good, but that's another new event ish. So they're trying as well, but they definitely have way more traction in the world of Pokemon than, let's say, we do locally as the sports people.
Oh yeah, we just we're just around in events. That's what we do.
Yeah, I just go everywhere and talk to everyone. I don't care too much.
Yeah.
And we do have a monthly show this weekend.
This Sunday. Sunday's busy for me, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it.
I'm going because I am dropping off PSA 10 Victor and Benyana Retail Concourse Blue.
To who?
I sold that.
Oh, you sold it. Okay.
I have to drop it off.
Turn that off. Okay, yeah. Cool.
It was one of those things where I'm like, I bought it when I bought the LeBron rookie.
Yeah.
So I upgraded my BGS 8 to a BGS 9 on the tops. So my tops match, but some Slabs on Slabs, man, has always got stuff. So it's always changing. And you're wow. You know what? Maybe I should just buy that anyways and, see what happens. Sometimes you just buy a few cards and knowing that you're just selling to, like, if you didn't make money on it, let's say, but you didn't lose money, it's like just something to do. But at the same time, like if you make money, like it's nice, but
Slabs
something to do.
He always has something, and it's like very tempting to look at what he has, but I do not want to tempt myself.
You almost just have to not talk to him, and then you get.
Yeah, he's like, "What are you looking for?"
But if you go see, he's just like, "Oh, I have this." It's like, well, frick, dude. I wasn't looking. Like, I really don't feel like I should buy anything or look at anything, but then just conversation with him.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, no way. I didn't even know he had a BGS 9. I knew he had a PSA 8.
Yeah.
But next, he had a 9 there. I was like, oh, well, frick. Okay, let's do it.
Let's check this out.
Yeah, so whatever. But that our trade night seemed cooler. I'm hoping that, let's say Anton Rips has joined the regular group.
Yeah.
He always comes by, great attitude, and he always has something new. So somehow he always has something new. He's always buying something.
Yeah.
It's good. So if we get more regulars, it also just helps the.
When people come in and people go like, oh,
and then like, well, how many people? How many people? Like, man, if no one ever shows up, then no one's ever gonna show up.
Buddy, so now we got 5 people.
Yeah, it's like, oh, good. But someone's always buying something or making a deal.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I made a I sold 2 cards, one to you and then one to Tux.
Tux.
Tux. And then it was actually
Tux.
pretty good. I mean, even though they drop by for a little bit, that's all you need to do.
But that's the
It could
point.
be a little hub
It's
for
not
people to come
supposed to
by.
be, you shouldn't have to be there the whole time. It's just the
Yeah,
point is that you do stop by for a minute.
exactly. I was there for like 2 hours and then I had to go to a dinner thing, but I was there, you know.
You're disappointing. You disappointed me.
Phew, man, I disappointed myself because I didn't go to Shitties after trade night. I was talking
Oh
about
my
it at work
goodness.
too. I
Oh
was
my
talking
goodness.
about it at work.
And then the random frauders guys at Shitties is also hilarious.
Yeah, that's what
Me
I guess
anyways.
that's what card people do on a Tuesday night. Go to
Yeah, card
Shitties.
people are just there's one way or another, you're a degenerate. So you're drinking or you're gambling or gambling, I guess, because it's
Yeah,
cards.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah. I mean, no, I thought it was good. I think we had a good outcome, and looking forward to the next one, probably in a month's time, I guess.
yeah, we'll have to figure out a date right away.
Oh man, and the weather is so
Um,
nice. The weather's been so nice. It's
I don't know if it's nice. I don't know if you can classify that as nice.
like scorching hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a little too hot, but it was nice to kind of actually have sun because last time it was
it
raining.
stormed, didn't it,
Yeah, it was raining
last
pretty bad
time?
last time.
We didn't make it onto the patio. We could have, and
Oh,
nobody
it
went
was
out
too.
there.
I
It
think it was
was
too
too
hot for the
hot.
patio.
It's just shady inside. It's not even like it wasn't even hot either.
August,
But
August patio.
yeah, sure, whatever you say.
Next
What did
real.
you pick up? You didn't pick up any cards though.
Oh man, I can't.
What
Can't
about
not right now.
what about over the last week? Let's say.
Over the last week. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to get all those cards from the States, but they never showed up because my sister forgot them
Your
when she came
transport
here. Yeah,
didn't
my mule forgot the packages. So
work.
failure on that side. I did not finally get to open Optic, which kind of sucks because I was looking forward to it. But I mean, I'm
I
probably
did.
just gonna
Even I
discard it.
opened Optic before, you know.
Yeah, what did you wait? What'd you get?
I got those 4-pack things.
Oh yeah, the MJ Holdings repacks.
Yeah. So MJ, like none of the product is hit the shelf, but a repack did. Like, come on. And what did I get? Puka Nakua base rated rookie and Ty Spears,
Okay,
Stars Hollow.
okay. I mean, that one's okay. I
Guess
mean,
what though?
if he becomes the
I
next Derrick Henry.
subbed it.
Oh, you
I
subbed?
subbed.
Shoo! Let's go.
Well, that's gonna be low pop.
Yeah,
Low pop.
I think that'll
Running
be.
back. Um, Personally, I know and I feel like there's zero value in running backs. Been over this before. I don't care if it's Bijan. I don't care if it's McCaffrey. I don't care if it's Nick Chubb. I don't care if it's Saquon, whatever.
Mhm.
People are always like, "Oh, the yo-yo," like it's just another guy, and they never hold up ever,
Yeah,
value-wise. Then they switch teams, and then nobody wants their card. So
yeah.
like people buying Bijan, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You know this isn't gonna work out for you.
But that's a you have to either be a collector or whatnot. I feel as if people that are buying like Bijans or like Keenan Allen, like cards like those, like things that I would buy like for a team that I like, it's because you're a collector. Like I would
Yeah,
buy
okay. So I
legit,
look at
like
it the
well,
collector side of it,
or you just
and I
like
think if I was gonna collect a running back, you have to just be like, okay, autos,
no, but like
super short print parallels, like out of like 50 or less.
Or well, that's why I bought that. I traded for that LaDainian Tomlinson out of
The one out of five.
5
Yeah.
because I'm like, I love LaDainian Tomlinson. I gotta get that card, so I traded like I think it was a Franz Wagner out of like 90 for it.
Yeah. So when you have the low, you're okay. Like I feel like okay, as a collector, I'm like, well, that's very, very like exclusive piece to have.
Mm-hmm.
And long term, if your running back now does something and there's going to be somewhat value there versus like, okay, if I had a silver prism of Jameer Gibbs long term, I don't care. It's not going to be
It's not
anything.
gonna. Yeah. I mean, how we looked at prices of like running backs
Derrick Henry has like no
before.
value too, right? And he was
Even like, I don't think Christian McCaffrey's value is too high.
some people. I saw a card today and I was like, okay, what is it? It's a rated rookie out of 10
Yeah.
auto on card.
Yeah.
It's PSA like 8 or something. The ask is 900 bucks Canadian.
CMC.
Yeah.
It's fairly cheap
To
considering,
me,
I guess.
to me though, I'm like, nah, man, don't want it. If he was in a 49ers uniform for like his rookie, I'd be way more interested in what
Yeah.
that card is. Panthers uniform, I don't care that it's your rookie. Like I would rather go buy like an on-card 49ers rookie, like his first year in a Niners jersey, on-card auto for like a fraction of the price just because it seemed cool.
Yeah, you know what? And that would be interesting to see. So, like, if he wins a Super Bowl with the 49ers, would his card the year that he won the Super Bowl with the Niners be more expensive than his rookie card?
People always go to the rookie for, it's the rookie, but at the same time, people have been making or that statement like, oh, it's a 49ers rookie. It's like, okay, but it's whatever.
Ooh, second year. Oh, second
Yeah.
year card. Oh, that's the word. That's the one that gets me. I'm like, who fucking cares if it's a second year card?
Second year's kind of cool because
Is
it's
it?
when they have the stats on it and it just like
Oh,
it's the first year, right?
yeah. This
It's
is
not an NBA uniform with college stats.
college stats. Yeah. Okay, I
Like
guess.
that's the argument.
Okay, gotta start selling second year stuff now. We get it.
It's always okay to look at second year stuff, like as a resale option. Some players that are significant enough have it. If a rookie gets priced out, let's say you only want to spend $10. That's your value, but
That's
you
your
want to
yeah.
have the right card of
Yeah.
somebody. So it's like, oh, I am not going to buy Anthony Edwards silver for $200, but I could buy a second year silver for like $10.
No, I never thought about it that way, but yeah, I mean, I guess that makes
So
sense.
now you have a short print of the player you like as a collector. It's whatever.
Yeah,
But you can also go and be like, dude, you're a loser, man. Just buy a raw base card of the what's it like
yeah,
at this point, like if you were let's say that budget of a collector, you might as well just go buy like a Don Russ rated rookie paper raw
yeah,
of whatever player it is you're looking for.
yeah.
But sometimes it's not a quality game with people, it is a quantity and they'll buy every single card.
I love buying every single card. I love buying every single color. Give me the cracked ice. Give me the red ice.
Yeah.
Give me the blue ice.
My thought process, because products starting to get all weird around here because of something's weird. So you can't get new stuff, but let's say you can get Mosaic from Ben Strozier or
Mm.
or Cade or whatever. I'm like, you know what? I would like hitting a second year Genesis of Anthony Edwards, or I'd even like hitting any vet like LeBron or Curry or something in a Genesis.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Like it'd be sick.
Mhm.
So you can rip this weird old product with the odds
Of hitting a
that
Genesis,
stuff
like a
is
short
somewhat
print.
existing, and then you get like a cool card with the right player.
Did I tell
So
you my only Genesis card that I hit?
Which one? You did talk about this before, and I forgot.
Trent Dilfer,
Mm.
the number one quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens.
Did you sell it?
I sold that. What do you do with that thing, dude?
How much did you get for that one?
I think like $20. I'm pretty sure. $20.
I don't know. Genesis is a nice card. It's just like, okay, here's a Curry Green Mosaic National Pride, like the perfect timing for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
But like a Genesis of it would look so good.
Yeah, but
Like so weird how some of this stuff just ends up. But like, oh, you know what? The Olympic stuff has made it like a great year basketball wise. Like they had Wemby doing what he does,
uh-huh.
so much hype, so much product. Everything was kind of trending like it was going to be exciting, but then it like definitely got really boring. Um, but now we got all these dudes going to the Olympics, so it's like the season never ended.
Yeah,
There's still so much talk about basketball.
yeah.
Like,
No,
oh,
and then they had their exhibition game yesterday,
yeah,
Canada
in
versus
Canada.
US.
Oh man. Okay, so yeah, we're Canadian. Wouldn't it be sick if Canada got a gold medal at the Olympics in basketball? It'd be unheard of.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
But I'm over here and I'm straight up like, give me Ant-Man getting gold.
Yeah, but then I think if you're like looking for Ant-Man to get gold, you want Ant-Man to like take over and become like
Yo, I want Ant-Man with the gold medal because even if as soon as he has that, he's won something significant as a player. Therefore, his value to me is now locking up. It's not like, oh, he's just some guy that plays on this team and he's like good and they talk about him. But no, 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 no. He's been on a gold medal winning team.
yeah, no, that's
So that like locks in some value. Like I also think France could be like surprisingly good because the defense could just be disgusting. But
yeah. Because yeah,
then
you
I don't
got
know.
Wemby and Gobert.
It's just there's so much like, oh, SGA, SGA. I'm like, buddy, he's gonna no.
You don't think so?
It's too much. I don't think it's just
I think Canada has a chance.
yo, they have a chance, but it all has to click so well.
They
Dylan
were
Brooks is gonna go get
no, but
kicked out of the tournament for saying something to somebody.
they beat the US in the FIBA World Cup.
Yeah, but that was like garbage US roster.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. But
There was like Ant-Man before this year.
that's happened before this year.
He was on that team and the support wasn't great.
For sure they had like that wasn't Tatum on that team.
Who knows? I don't care
Yeah, I
about
don't
that
even
guy
know.
though. Tater tot. No
Yeah.
one cares about the tater, man. Saw some post today and someone's like, can't wait for Ant-Man to dunk on Wemby.
Oh
It's
my
like just
gosh.
thinking about the height
Yeah.
difference
Okay.
and like he would have to like plow through, roll up like a ball like Sonic the Hedgehog, and then slam down through the player. And all Wemby's coins would fall out
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
and then he
yeah.
hit the ground. But I was like, this is nuts.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, I don't know how much he's actually playing, like as much as he talks, but
Especially when you got yeah, you got all those players. You got LeBron, you got Steph, you got Tatum, you got freaking KD, isn't he injured?
yeah, Katie's there.
But I thought he was injured. And then Kawhi pulled out, so now they got
Derek White.
Derek White, that three specialist. But Cooper
I don't know.
Flag, we saw the
Yeah.
first glare. Well, I mean, people knew about Cooper Flag, but this is the first time I've actually watched him play against
Now
like
there
NBA
it's just
players.
so weird how convenient. It's like Fanatics needed him to be at that tournament, the scrimmage. I'm like, it's a scrimmage.
Yeah,
So yeah, how about this? What if Cooper Flag was going 110%, knowing that he's up against the hugest names, and all those guys that are at a scrimmage are 75, 60% effort.
and that's
You
what
know
I
what I
was
mean?
thinking too, right? I'm like, yeah, he,
Cooper Flag's out here just sweating, putting in the extra work, working and working, and LeBron's like, "What is this guy doing
It's like,
beside me?
relax.
Like, I ain't gonna work that hard." Number one, they don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
They just want to like go through the motions and like feel how other players, that they don't normally play with, like how they position themselves. Not frigging go 110 to beat the select team, right? The whole purpose of the select team is to like be efficient, but not guarantee like they're not supposed to win the game.
Yeah, yeah.
They put up like a competition. That's why it's a bunch of rookies and stuff. Not dudes that know that they just got this close to making the team. And then like, oh, if I just
If I
push
just
so
push a little
hard,
harder,
if I win
dunked
the
on
scrimmage, I'll
LeBron.
be on the team. I'll be a reserve. It's like they're not even the reserves. They're just there they're a body.
Their body.
They could have taken like the Ignite or whatever, the G League team too.
Oh
They could
my
have done
god,
anything.
no, they at least it's a team select, whatever that is,
Yes.
whatever that means.
It's
But
just hilarious.
you know,
But no, it's I like conspiracy theories, man. I'm all about them lately with these card conspiracy theories. Like Fanatics is like, well, we need something to push Bowman. Oh, what do you know? Bowman basketball, Cooper Flag. His first is going to be a chase card now.
yeah.
Oh,
Once you see
crap.
Cooper, once I saw Cooper Fly, I'm like, okay, well, we gotta look for his cards
Like, oh, well,
now.
now we need that one. Now we need that one. I'm like, interesting, interesting, interesting,
There
interesting.
was well, I mean, I was thinking about it, and I'm all like, what about basketball this year? There's nothing in basketball this year. I think we talked about it last week.
Like the NBA product.
No real like NBA chase this year. At least I don't think
No,
there
it's going to be
is.
like 2022 where someone in the last round is the value.
Yeah, like there was that time when Cam Thomas was hyped, and people were like selling Cam Thomas
So
like
who
base for so expensive.
who got drafted to a team that's like bad, but like where was Detroit and all this?
Detroit?
Yeah, because someone's going to turn the corner here.
No, but that's the thing. Is like I that's why I was thinking Cade Cunningham would be a good pickup right now because I mean you have uh he has a new coach coming in, which kind of sucks. So I mean they got
Another new coach, right?
yeah, and that's the thing, right? They got rid of a good coach already, so I don't know why they're already
Well, how
switching it
good he
over.
wasn't that good, clearly.
Well, I would have. Was it Monty Williams? I'm pretty sure it was like Monty Williams or
Mm,
something. But
I'm looking at the draft list now for this year.
uh
Okay, so like Buddy that got drafted number 4 to the Spurs. We already know that hobby wise, it's probably not going to be that great because Wemby will still be the chase card for that team.
yeah.
Uh, see, like number 3, the Rockets. This Reed Shepherd guy. Technically, if they start winning, it could be like, oh, it's all on him.
No,
You
see, that's
know?
what I said. I said, remember when we were at the show, or not the show, the trade
Yeah.
night? I said like I'm pretty sure the Rockets got a decent player, and I mean I don't know how good this guy is. I've never watched any video, but I'm like if the Rockets have another piece to put into their core, they almost made the playoffs this year. Like this could that's why I told you I'm like people want more Jalen Green now because Jalen Green he's on the verge of like becoming Ant
The
Man.
guy.
I mean he's always been the guy. I mean he's been like after he had his kid. There's
Not
that
Fred Van Leet, man. Where's Fred Van Leet?
family. Oh my gosh. No, but like Jalen Green had this tear at the end of the season where he would just like scoring like 30 plus points. This was like after he had his kid. So he had like dad power. And that's what I
Jalen
told you.
Green.
I know
NBA debut.
when you showed me the Jalen Green thing, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a pretty sick auto.
I should keep it. It's numbered.
Yeah, it's a numbered auto. I'd keep it.
Cade Cunningham.
Oh my gosh, look at all these rookie mosaics. Were you searching for some
Silver? Jazz. Kaminga Silver.
okay. Sucks that he's a center, right?
Uh,
Or he's the forward. What is a
Does it even
center?
say in these?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just think the
Ooh,
position. I just
oh,
think
I
the
was gonna
position
look
he
my card
plays
over.
isn't.
Jalen Williams, Thunder.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. I mean, it's base though. Yeah. Sell it for $1.
Matt Savoy, Oiler, draft.
Oh, ho, ho. Did you buy
Bedard,
those?
Bedard die cut.
Did you just rip those, or you buy those?
Yeah, this is today's thing.
Savoy.
Dustin Wolf, retro, Young Guns, and Matt Savoy, Beehive rookie.
Oh man, you scored on Savoy stuff.
Yeah, it's a not none of that stuff's really worth any money. I
Yet,
just was gonna look it over
not worth any
that
money yet,
stuff.
man.
Yeah. Oh, better slobber up.
Yeah,
Slobber up.
get it
Okay.
ready for the NHL season, man.
Uh, Fox, I didn't care about them, but they're definitely gonna be rebuilding, right? That's their plan. Trae Young's probably on the out.
Yeah, well, I mean, they
Is
say that, but nobody's picked up Trey Young. Nobody's traded for him yet, so I don't know what's going on there.
uh, yeah, no one wants him. Man, dude, they got the Pistons drafted a guy, and he looks like a Detroit rapper. He's wearing a hoodie and a chain in his picture here. Like everyone else, the new guy for number 3, like this Reed Shepherd guy, his haircut and his golf button up. Man, I don't know, dude. That white guy,
Oh,
something
you
else.
gotta send me those pictures.
I don't even know where I am anymore. They only show me the top 5.
Yeah.
But I just like looking at it, just like, well, is any of these teams about to turn the corner? Because those are the ones where it could make the rookie look the best in a way.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like these rookies aren't going to be the ones that make like a big impact.
No,
Like,
these guys, like the way everyone's being so like meh, it's like these dudes are the bench of the future.
yeah, because
It's a
they
bench here.
because Derek Lively came up. When did he start getting traction? I think it was closer to the end of the season. I started hearing Derek Lively's name a lot.
Yeah, he seemed important all of a sudden,
Hmm. It's probably
hitting
just
them shots.
yeah. I think it was probably just the playoff stuff because then I wasn't really watching too many Mavs games. But then they're just saying like, oh yeah, Derek Lively's plus minus is through the roof or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know. He
I don't
made a
know.
pretty big impact. So I think later on, if these rookies probably play more during the end of the season and they're making it into the playoffs, yeah, you could probably bank on some of the cards going.
Well, he'll be back. Like Dallas will make the playoffs again. They should be. Like I talked so much shit about them prior because they're like middle of the pack all freaking season.
Yeah,
They started to kind of click, and then they made the finals. So what? They still didn't win.
they're figuring out smoke,
So
dude. Is the
so
most
whatever.
boring finals ever.
I can still talk shit. I'm not calling coward or whatever. That guy's a fucking clown. But like at least my take, like, oh, they suck. Like, or I'm not in love with the team. Oh, look
Yeah,
at this. They lost in the finals. Still not my team. Josh Allen is freaking basketball. And they lost the big game. Whoop, but.
yeah.
So I still don't want to touch Lucas stuff. Like I did and I didn't. So I don't think I would still.
I don't know. It's hard for me to touch Lucas stuff at the price it is, and then thinking about what
It's
could
so much money.
it is.
And then you know what also is nuts? Okay, so we're still waiting for, let's say, Luca to get his MVP, right?
Hmm.
And now we got, well, everyone's talking about SGA. So now what are we gonna do? Who's next year's MVP?
It's probably gonna
Is
be
Luca in
Jokic.
the
It's gonna be Jokic
conversation
again, man.
again? What's that?
It's gonna be Jokic again.
Yeah, see again. But that's the thing. So why even what are we doing?
Yeah. I don't. I feel
To
like
justify Luca's pricing?
I think it's just international popularity, I think, is the thing. But then I'm not sure if Luke is.
International's not
Well,
typical for hobby.
I don't know if Luke is really like protecting his image or his pricing because the way he plays and the way he complains. Because
Yeah,
it,
but LeBron has people like the biggest meat riders,
oh
they
yeah,
say, and he's the one that did LeBron start flop culture in the NBA, or is it somebody else? But everyone that's crying
was
about most of these things, it's just like this is the evolution of the game now. You're doing it to get the calls, to get the points. Same with soccer. You're getting the position, you're
mm,
getting the ball. Like it's part of the game. It's not there. You're selling or crying and you look a certain way, but you're getting the call to get it sorted, to get possession back. It's all these moves. Like, well, hockey, when you lay on the ice, they don't call anything to be like, oh, give the puck back to the other team. It doesn't work like that.
yeah, they give you.
And it never was part of the games, and it would
Now you
never
get
be that.
embellishing.
Yeah, you do get dives in
I
it
know
to
that's the
sell
thing. I'm
calls, and
saying.
then nobody really. The only person they ever cry about it is like T'Chak, because everyone hates it. But
Yeah,
it's like his selling is so terrible. Like it's so over the top, I want to say.
yeah,
But like, you know what? So every major sport has everyone diving and crying to get the calls. So that's where sport is.
mm,
So, like we're in a weird place where everyone's like, "Oh, that's so lame and dumb," and it's just like, "Yo,
it's all strategy now.
it is. It's
Gotta
all
add
part
it
of
in.
everything."
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Like
But
it
I feel yeah.
sometimes looks annoying, but what they're just one day gonna stop calling all that stuff.
I mean, they're trying to, but I guess it's the same thing with like football too. Yeah, yeah, people trying to throw their arms
You know what they
up.
do want to sell? They are selling calls.
Oh, I know, I know.
They are selling like blindside hits a lot, trying to. Interference gets sold a lot, but then
Mm,
it's like, oh, the receivers are such divas all the time.
yeah,
That's what they always say, right?
yeah. I do say that.
Like, oh, they're doing this and they're doing that. It's like, don't think like you want the man. If you get a pass interference, like that's huge field position.
Oh, it
Why
is.
wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah. Try and sell
Like
it as
it's
much as you can.
there's just no diving. Quarterbacks always want to sell the hit. It's fine.
Oh, those are my favorite. When they get like pushed and then they just like act as if they got like destroyed.
Yeah, their helmet flew
CT
off.
CTE.
Their helmet flew through the uprights like a field goal.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. His head fell off. Baker Mayfield is dead. Baker Mayfield is dead.
Dude, I don't know how that guy still like has a brain. The way he
Headbutts helmets.
headbutts everybody. Yeah,
Eh,
like
it's fine. Let him be, man.
it's fine for now
Let him
until
be, dude.
it's fine for
I don't
now.
know. So what? What is it? You're all Banchero, right? That's
I'm
what
all on the Banchero and then I started
that
getting
seems like
some green.
the most Banchero you that's what you really have.
Yeah, then I picked up in green. And then I was trying to think of some Cade. I was trying to pick up some Cade too, but Cade's still pretty expensive considering.
It's his draft pedigree or something, isn't it?
I think so. But yeah, because Green was like what, maybe third, fourth, fifth, one of those. He was in
So
the
Green
top.
was is that good that early?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. All
Green was
right.
Green was good that early, and then Cade, because Cade was number one in that draft class. And then I think that's the
Cade was the
same.
chase, but there was like no real reason he wasn't doing anything.
He was just on a bad team. Still on a bad team. But I think they could turn it around. They have like that's the thing. It's like they got the pieces, man. They got so many like top draft picks. You how do you not change it into something special
Yeah. Well, you got the Oilers that had the top draft for so long and they still never did anything.
until next year?
Yeah. Yeah. It still took a long time to get
10
nowhere.
years. Okay, so we could
But
Just hold your Cade Cunningham cards for another 8 years,
I
and
don't
we'll be
I don't
okay.
have any good Cade Cunningham cards.
I picked up one, the PSA
Me or
10
you?
rated
Yeah,
rookie. Yeah.
you rated rookie base.
No, it's like it looks like what the like a hyper. Looks kind of
Oh, okay. Well, they have like a pulsar and a hyper,
oh
but they're not
Pulsar. I
numbered.
think it is Pulsar. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Just like
got
a
that.
bunch of squares or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it's the Pulsar. That's the one. Pick
But
that
it's
up.
silver, right?
Hmm.
Hmm. I don't know. I can't ever bring myself to, let's say, like to buy any of the guys like Cade. Like I just like can't project that hard. Do you know what I mean?
Is the roof of the
Like we
bumper
saw,
car.
let's say Ant-Man's price jump so much, and now it's fallen really far back down, but he's still going to be like one of the faces of everything.
Hmm.
So now I'm like, oh, I like that. I'm gonna go with that. So like I'm like I'm buying everything back.
But you got to
I'm
think
all
about
over.
it, right? It's like the vets are getting old. Like the superstars are getting old. Like LeBron,
Yeah,
2 years max. Steph probably only has I don't even know how old he is. He probably has like
Yep.
4 or 5 years.
Maybe they're on the same timeline. Like neither of them have to still play. That's the thing.
Yeah. KD washed.
Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't know why he's still doing it. After the last couple years, like Chris Paul, KD, and stuff, like, nah, man,
So
it's not easy money sniper anymore.
yeah.
It's not.
So it's gonna be there's gonna be like a new crop of like superstars that are gonna be taking over the NBA.
Yeah.
So
The next 20 years type thing. And then
exactly.
like the reason I switched a lot of my own cards, let's say, like from the Wayne Gretzky and the Jordan stuff was just because I was like, well, they're not really my goats. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think you ever
Like
talked about
I know the names and it is a huge deal and they are this and the value is established, but they are not like my goats.
yeah.
That's like, well, McDavid is more like, wow, that's the player. Like, sure, Crosby technically should be, but it's not.
No, he's
I'm not dazzled by your accomplishments. I was never like, oh my goodness, excited by
look at the way Sydney plays.
Yeah.
His fishing clothes on there.
Yeah. Fishing claws.
Fishing claws, what?
But like people want to argue that too, though. It's like, well, look at this. It's like, yeah, no one really cares, man. Like, so what? He won all these things on teams and like, okay, sure. Having all the things to win, like winning all the stuff in the end,
One more thing for this truck
is great.
But let me. This is
if
from
you have
a
no
John
like
Deere. From the John
individual accolades,
They found
it's still not
this
that
tire
exciting.
from a John Deere.
John
They
Deere,
took it from selling John Deere tractor.
Oh.
the one wheel is. Okay, you're gonna have to take all this stuff up and
That's
park it in your room, okay?
No,
I'll come upstairs in a minute.
Okay.
Well then, that's hilarious. Don't know what's going on with that, but it's not working out. He, like, I don't know. I'm just buying. I like Ant, so I'm into it. I don't know why I can't. I'm not too care. I don't care too much about Banchero, so I don't even bother. It's like that's your department. You
That's
can
my
deal
guy.
with that.
That's my guy.
Odd thing though, like the Clarkson stuff. Why? I saw that on card auto to 99 non-rookie. It's like, oh, I want that. I don't know. I need the Timberwolves to make moves for this Ant-Man stuff to be better. They need to find someone that just loves feeding him the ball.
Chris Paul should have went to the Wolves.
Yeah, think he went somewhere smarter, but whatever. There's gonna be so much random stuff that's gonna happen next year. No one knows again. Like, who's the favorite for the NBA right now?
Probably the Celtics still.
Still? Like, just because they can run it back, same team?
Yeah, same team. They're pretty good, but I hate them. So
okay, Porzingis will be hurt again. So it's Tatum and Brown, and
Derek White.
I guess
Dude,
But
Derek
is Derek White going to
was
be just as
fire,
good?
man. He's been good. He's always been good.
Is
It's just
Brown going to be just as good?
Brown's always been good too.
Something's got to give, man.
But
Sometimes
I mean,
so now they've won. Sometimes they're just like more.
you get the hangover.
Relaxed.
You get the championship hangover.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Jokic and like the Nuggets are supposed to be that good, but they did lose. Who was that? Brown. I forgot
KCP,
something Brown.
Kevin,
Or they're losing KCP this year. Yeah, so I don't think Nuggets are going to be that good. Or I mean, they're going to be good, but I don't think they're going to be as good as they were this year.
yeah. So they've already lost their second
I
opportunity.
mean, you got the Lakers with LeBron and Bronny, the new 1-2 combo.
But like, people get so annoying about it because it's like, buddy, he's not gonna start.
Did the Magic pick up anybody? Magic.
I can't remember. Now he wants to be here. I don't know if the Magic got anybody.
They got KCP.
Oh, okay. So that's big for them, right?
Because I mean, like that's the thing that kind of put them down.
Can I draw you a little thing? You know.
Where did is Holiday staying with the Celtics?
Yeah, I think this is his first year with the Celtics.
Yeah, draw whatever you want.
I'm not sure how long he was signed for. Was he traded there, or did he sign
Holiday?
there? Holiday.
He signed there, I thought.
Okay, so
because he kept getting traded or something, and then he kept winning.
Yeah, he's good, man.
So it's so weird. The Bucks had him, and they traded him so he could be cut, and then he signed with the Celtics or whatever.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
But why? And then he's on Team USA, so it's like, why would whoever cut him? Why?
Probably for either like, no, did they cut him or did they trade him?
You make the little Mack truck on there.
Because I mean,
someone cut him, man. He got a dump. He got dumped by somebody.
It's probably because they wanted to add Dame.
It's a salary thing.
Because they needed to add Dame for the Bucks.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because I know this all went down when Dame came in the picture.
So that guy was not worth the money.
Dude, Dame time.
Yeah,
is all the time,
cooked.
baby.
Got the Dame buggy when it's on getting towed on there.
But like, I don't know. Then we got all the football camp stuff where everyone's just talking about, oh, he's the best quarterback I've ever played with. It's like,
I mean, you played with two quarterbacks, Zach Wilson and this guy.
Who was that?
No, John.
Stuffy. Rexy.
Because they had, who's the biggest glazer for quarterbacks right now? Like who's
like poor people glazing right now?
Yeah. There's a lot of Penix stuff, which is hilarious.
I haven't heard that, dude.
My algorithm on socials has been changing.
And a little froggy.
Like, Penix stuff is wild though. They're like, look at this. No one can handle his throws. I'm like, so he's just pitching it so hard the coaches are dropping his passes. Like, sweet. Awesome, man. Like, that's not good for anybody, but whatever. I'm not really hearing anything about Caleb Williams at all.
I haven't been really hearing.
I feel like that's a good thing though.
The only thing I saw was the one where Keenan Allen was going for like a go route, and then Caleb Williams like underthrew him, and then Keenan Allen.
Oh, he shook his head. He's just like no,
hell no.
But I think the Bears are trying to keep it quiet because they were so like public with Justin Fields. Even like the Steelers, maybe because people don't care, they're just like, no, man, we don't know who's really starting, and they just don't want to say anything, and nobody wants to see Justin Fields beat out Wilson and just be the guy because it's like, ugh, what do we do? But at the same time, the guy there that starts, like, you're not paying either of those guys very much money.
Yeah, you're
so
not
who
paying.
cares?
Exactly.
There is no legit number one.
It's a true quarterback like competition there.
Yeah.
And I mean,
should be.
If Justin Fields comes out on top, I feel like his prices could go pretty high because there's good weapons there. I mean, Najee Harris kind of sucks, but
No,
Jalen
okay,
Warren,
Najee Harris is one of those things that the media wanted him to be successful because of his story.
yeah,
And then it just wouldn't stop talking about the guy. And I'm like, man, he lived in his car, but he can't get through the gap. He's not dynamic. It's just a workhorse type guy. And he doesn't seem fast enough. Like Jalen Warren looks way better
he looks so much better
every touch.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, cool. Where we go? But you just need cheap running backs.
That's the thing. Jalen Warren's cheap.
Yep. So once again, no hobby value though.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Social media has been driving me nuts. Like I have to like stop looking at the big things because it's like making me not enjoy like the cards in a way. It shouldn't matter. I should just be like, yeah, I started just whatever I feel like. I'm gonna get it. Haven't really been thinking about too much resale lately, but like I don't have too much stuff. Like I always have all that Wemby things, and I'm like, oh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
But I'll sell Wemby as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I'm more comfortable buying like those cards at these hype prices or whatever and subbing them and then I can sell slabs after.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy.
My algorithm's all messed up too. I get that there was one video that I saw and it just manifested. It just like took over my Instagram. It's the one where there's the little ding. It's just like
the prices.
No, it just says think, and then it's like a half a second clip. It goes think, and then it just keeps on replaying. And then since you replay it, since it's like such a short video and it replays multiple times, it's like, oh, you really like this. You watch it like 3 times. It's like, no, I hate this.
We need to make those.
I was about to make one. Yeah.
And then
go off.
Just like ripping a pack and then showing the back card, and that's it.
Just a think. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I mean, my Instagram is basically your boy, Jeff Wilson.
So I'm just like avoiding it. The social media we are in the or trying to be in the world of social media influencing of this hobby, but more I think we just enjoy the hobby and we like to talk about it.
Yeah.
More than like, oh my goodness, the Dallas card show theft. Honk, honk, honk. Everyone's just posting it. Every single media person in the card world is talking about the cards that were stolen. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck about it. Some guy got jacked. Guess what? People get jacked every day. People get their cars stolen. Houses get broken into. All sorts of stuff.
And
like, okay, technically, it's cards, if they're that valuable, they're appraised. They are insured. Right? That's what we think or should be a thing. But this is another thing too. It's like, okay, well, you're at a show, but all the video clips where you got it looked like after hours at the show when I did see the original photos of any of that stuff. I was like, okay, weird. And then they show like all these people like casing it out. Like, how is everyone getting this footage? A normal crime that happens, the public doesn't get all the footage.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the police released this camera angle or something. So like crime or what's the thing? Crime Stoppers, calling in like a tip, being like, yo man, I know the guy with the beard. It's like, this is insane.
Yeah, his name's Ali
why?
G.
Like even like Fanatics, Blazers are all talking about it. It's like, okay, cool. Like it's a down week, I guess, for the hobby. You don't want to talk about anything else. You want to talk about a theft.
Yeah, I know.
They should be talking more about like fake cards or something. Trying to sewer Panini some more. But no. Just like more of like, oh man, Top's gonna save everything. Tops and Michael Rubin, the Rube Tube.
Oh, did you
all white party?
Yeah, I was gonna say the all white party. Let's go, man. I wish I was there.
Yeah. Like, why is he having a party? What's the point? Just like massaging all these pro athletes. Even some other stuff when I was looking at it, I'm like, me personally, I don't think I'm not like trying to like be best friends with like the best player ever. I don't care.
Oh man, he
I
was
think I
just
look at the collectibles as more of like this alternative stock market, let's
yeah,
say.
yeah.
And like you can enjoy sport, but like holy smokes, like if you're a certain age, should you be like really wanting to choke down that thing like that?
What do you mean?
Just like, oh my goodness, I saw him and I just was like, oh my goodness. Like it's like certain players, like you just don't care. It's like that guy plays on that team, like whatever.
Yeah.
Then there's like, let's say there is maybe a upper thing where you enter like this strange celebrity aura thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to describe what that would be like, but like, man, like people need to calm down sometimes. It's because in the end, everyone is just a person
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my goodness, what makes that guy so much better than anyone else? Money? Is it
Money.
money?
It's probably the money.
Yeah. So like what? We need to be like a broke ass with 1 million followers.
That's what people do.
And then what people are like, oh my goodness, that
That
person has
guy
1 million followers. It's
with
like, okay,
yeah.
all right. And no money. So like, do we believe them or not?
I don't know, and that's the weird thing about social media, right? It's like
Oh, money makes people like believable too, because it's like, well, they're successful. It's like, are they now? You could be the biggest scam artist in the world because like a lot of those big name, like with those shitty like alpha dudes that are always like trying to make guys what's the
like
word?
super buff.
Incel stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, well those dudes are all scammy trash.
Oh, my favorite ones are what does it say? Like, this is what I did to quit my job, and this is, and if you join my program, you could do it too. And I'm like, well, you're still working by trying to sell this stuff, so you didn't quit your job.
Mm-hmm.
You're
This is my job now.
that's your job
Instead,
to try and sell this stuff to me on Instagram.
tea. Need some tea.
Yeah.
Weight loss tea.
Yeah, join my
Guess what?
program. Oh my
We
god.
got Pack Poppa repacks.
Ooh.
The floor is $1,000, and the ceiling is we can't even talk about it. That's how high it is.
Yeah. It's a grail card. It's the percentage of getting this is 0.0001.
Mm-hmm.
And
On
it's
a
a
floor of
Charizard.
1,000.
It's a dark Charizard, PSA 10.
Yeah, the price of the pack though is 1,500, but the floor is 1,000, and the ceiling is unheard of.
But listen, if you don't like what you got, you could always sell it back to us for 80% of whatever it's worth.
No. The buyback of any of the cards that you pull is like 700. It's
flat,
50.
regardless of whatever you.
Yeah. You can hit the lowest card in the repack and we'll still give you 700.
Yeah.
Because the floor is 1,000.
So
this is the best repack ever.
I've yeah, these
It's just Jordan rookies, different grades.
gotta get rid of these damn things.
Yeah. These cards, man. I'm just giving out $1,000 bills. That's what it is. In a slab, Thomas Jefferson, auto, on paper, ripped from the Declaration of Independence. We got Benjamin Franklin's key relic card.
Ooh, yeah.
Still,
George Washington's toupee, part of his hair.
Yeah. Yeah, piece of whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really rare one because it's like
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. It's I don't know. There is sets like that. That's what's even more nuts too.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
Can't remember. It's like Alan and Ginter or any of the celebrity weird
Oh, it's
things.
like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Allen and Ginter, or is it Leaf, or is it what's the other one?
Tops Chrome.
Oh, there's Leaf, and then there's like Extreme X. No,
There's a
whatever.
Leaf Extreme, Vivid, Exhivid, Chroma. I don't
Never
know.
mind,
That
never mind.
unlicensed stuff, like there should be like rules against it. Like ripping Don Russ baseball right now and just being like, yo, it's the sickest thing ever. It's like, no, it's not.
It's the only thing we got in stores.
I would love Panini to put Wemby in their baseball product just because
Just because, like,
it's unlicensed right now. So why not just throw some Wemby baseball rated rookies out there because Tops did it?
yeah, like it's just him with a New York jersey without the New York sign, and he's just throwing the
No,
ball.
here's how it's going to be. They're going to take his variation prism where he's holding the ball or whatever, and they're going to turn the basketball into a giant baseball. That's the card. Uh, wouldn't that be great?
That'd be
I
pretty
would
sweet.
love that.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love that. And people are like, that's a fake card. It's like, you have no idea how real it is right now.
Just because it's unlicensed doesn't mean it's fake.
Yeah. Just wearing a photoshopped on Grady Dick's body with that suit, the red
Oh yeah,
Barkley suit.
with his neck cut off,
Yeah.
the floating head.
No, we should make this a custom card because those are always hilarious too. That market's really weird.
Yeah,
101 rated rookie baseball, Wembanyama.
the new. I mean, some of them are pretty cool. Where you
Hey,
get
you know what?
like
I got
the
an X-Acto knife and a cutting mat. I'm gonna make the card.
okay. Next episode, guys. Next podcast next week.
My
We're gonna be
101.
doing Pack Poppa one of ones. We're gonna be putting them into repacks.
The $1,000 floor. I think that if technically, here's the gross thing. I could consider the card $1,000.
Yeah,
It's
that's
101. It's my custom art, right?
yeah. I mean,
That'd be one of the weirdest and worst things we could have ever imagined coming to life.
well, talking about custom art, did you see what Tops did with their player? Like they had baseball players draw themselves as a 101.
Did they?
Yeah,
I didn't see that. It's kind of funny though.
I mean that's their one of
Well,
one, and I
thank
mean,
goodness, thank goodness they're saving the hobby with that kind of stuff.
oh yeah, I mean I could. I'm gonna go get my kid stuff and put it on a card, call it a 101.
Yeah. Well, they do that in Upper Deck. They're like case hits the Fanimation cards.
Yeah. Well, we're ready. We're ready to take this hobby by storm. We got
Yeah.
repacks. We got
It's like
shirt designs.
a salty time to be a collector. If there's Canadian, Canada wise, on this side, there's not like there's no product coming to rip.
No,
There's no sport that's like making everyone go like, oh, we should be buying this or not. Like everything is down season.
it's pretty crazy how much things have changed in the past. Like not even like a couple months. It's probably just like a month or two. Probably like a month.
Yeah, all the finals ended and then that's it.
Yeah. But then there's like nothing to rip, nothing.
Feels like forever.
Yeah, no, just bring football back.
Yeah.
Pack Papa needs to rip some base or some football. Get them excited for something.
Yeah, I think if I was ripping football, I'd feel more excited about football. But like I'm not. Like I kind of want select because I want to like see if you find any XRC stuff.
Well, here's the thing. Contenders already came out in the States and we haven't even sniffed Optic.
Contenders football?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Contenders football around here.
You saw Contenders football around here?
Yeah, but I wouldn't buy Contenders football ever.
I mean, I wouldn't either, but still, I'm just saying it's like it's out there. So
Yeah, I've seen tons of retail for it.
what?
Yeah, I thought it was old feeling. I wasn't
Well,
looking at it to buy it.
contenders looks old. I think that's just the way it looks.
It's just junky.
Yeah.
I think you got to really be bored with yourself to be buying that.
Yeah. Do you want the
Maybe I should have
1,000?
been ripping it, going for the
Well,
Stroud.
you're gonna get like 700 base cards with those contenders packs. So no,
I
unless you
love
just want to
base.
throw it away, we always
I'm a
do.
set builder, don't you know?
Oh yeah. If you don't know that Pack Poppa is a set builder, check out our short on short
I
night.
am still working on the Revolution set.
I saw that. It looks good.
I'm still waiting on some pieces, but I'm also like it's hard to find the product.
Yeah.
Well, Hobby doesn't have enough base rookies in it to make it very viable of a way to build a set, that's for sure.
Hmm.
It's just so, oh my goodness, there's so many non-base cards in it, and I only need rookies now.
Hmm.
This silver Ant-Man is very dirty that I got.
Oh, that sucks.
It's just filthy. It looks okay though. I'm not gonna, I probably won't sub it. Like I just too many of these cards.
Just keep it there. Just keep it there to look at.
I'm gonna one touch it like the other ones.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna head back to look for more silvers
All
or
right.
other versions of the Prism rookie.
Okay. Well, you know what? You should probably wrap it up. You tell me what you're gonna go to the show this weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
What's
I
your
have to
what's
drop
your
off a card.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna pick up anything? Or you have a goal in mind when you go there?
No, not really.
No Ant-Man?
Well, it's not really a show where Ant-Man's gonna be.
You don't know that.
I know okay, I know that the guy I'm dropping off the card to has an Ant-Man PSA 10 rated rookie, Donruss.
Okay. Base?
Yeah, but like, do I want that? No, I don't want
No,
that.
thank you, sir.
Okay. Here's a thing. So like, yeah, I got that ant off you now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do I crack that and go for it again? Because it's a 9, but I started looking at all the 10s online to see the centering and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And it's not different.
Did you
I'm like,
What
oh,
about the
this is one
corners
of
and
those.
edges? Is it just
Yeah, I think it might just be like a dirty card situation where they
Hmm.
like whoever had it and wiped it, probably a nice fingerprint on a card.
Well, the thing, I mean, it is a slab that you could crack.
Because it's an old PSA.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want, go for it. Go for it. It's not my card anymore. You do you.
No, but the other thing is that it's numbered. So the scan exists.
I was wondering about that too, because they could see what it got last time.
Yeah. And sometimes, apparently, if they want to look into it, they can be like, oh, we've done this card before. And be like, well, we don't make mistakes. And they'll just put it back out in the world again.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, it's going to stay
Oh,
this way.
still a 9. It was always a 9. I knew it. I didn't mess
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. So then it's like, oh, well, that's not fun for anyone.
Yeah.
But then the other thing I was like, well, I could just, my actual thinking was I was going to sub it to BGS
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
because even if it doesn't, let's say it's a PSA 9 and it is clean, well, my odds of getting like the 9.5 are really high. You know?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't hurt me.
Oh my gosh. Is that a 10?
Yeah. 9.5. Is that a SGC 9.5?
I mean,
Yeah, baby.
potential 10.
Yeah. Well, every time I've cracked SGC 9s, they've 10'd. So,
Oh, jeez.
yeah. I like that. I like that.
Like that.
I like that.
I should crack my Paolo then.
The 9s? What 9s do you have?
No, I have that 10 Paolo Ice SGC.
Just leave it alone.
But why?
Do not crack your 10 to cross. That's
Okay.
not how it works.
Okay, fine. I won't.
You should be pleased it's a 10,
That's true.
and then you're done.
Done.
It's not losing really any money,
No.
is it?
No. Oh gosh, no. I got that thing for so cheap.
Yeah. So just leave it alone. It will rise nicely and whatever.
Be happy with it. All right. Let's call it a night, guys. Thanks for listening. Talked a lot
Yeah.
about basketball, a lot of Olympic stuff.
Well, Olympics basketball is like technically the most major thing anyone's going to be watching or caring about.
Yeah, so good talk.
Get
good
on
talk.
board. Get on board, man. Get on board.
All right. Well, thanks again. We'll see you next week. Oh,
Yeah.
The Loss of the Cost episode
Come,
number 26.
come fight me online if you feel like it.
Yeah. Just DM him on Pack Poppa. If you DM Lost in the Cost, it's going to be me, but then I'll forward you to
Yeah.
Pack Poppa.
Yeah, glaze me.
Please me.
Glaze me up.
All right, guys. Have a
Yeah.
good one. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.